Hello, everyone. Hi, Kisoku. Hi, Aspar. Hi, Peyton. Hi, Tex. Hi, Mega Man. Hi, Wolviron. Hi, Anton. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hi.
Howdy do, folks. Also, what? The Awaga Zone. You could have come up with this for the Halloween stream. It would have been perfect. Now it's too late to use the Awaga Zone. Come on, dude. What are we gonna do now?
Well, I guess we're just not gonna stream again till next Halloween where we can use this idea.
Remember, everyone, you caused this. Oh my gosh, you're one of the best Guilty Gear players in the world.
Goodness.
Man, not just a year early.
So, you all will notice the link that I posted and pinned in the chat. That is my commission link. I've gotten a pretty okay turnout, but I'm just reminding people that if you do want a commission from me, my commissions will be closing at the end of this stream. The turnout has been like kind of okay to the point where I will almost certainly accept any new stuff that comes in this batch, unless I get like 20 new commissions in like the span of 3 hours. Unlikely. So you got a pretty damn close to 100% chance of getting a commission from me if you submit to that form, but it will be closing in the next 3 hours, and yeah, just go there and submit it before the end of the stream if you would really like a commission from me. Of course, if you can't get a commission from me, you all know that Viola's commissions are always open. You do not have to catch it in the moment like you have to do with mine. You can go to her at any time.
Yeah, no worry, Colette. Chad is both alive and dead thanks to Schrodinger's knife.
God. Recovering from a horrid leg cramp yesterday. Oog.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's no good. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga. Oh,
are y'all excited for tonight's thrilling matchup between the Cowboys and Cardinals?
Two teams that are not in the top 7, and if either of them win, they will still not be in the top 7.
Yeah.
So, you know, really high stakes football. Our fail girls.
Woo! Second session of Fab Ult today. Gosh. This Fab Ult is good. That's the only part of that sentence I'm like responding to because it's the only one I understand. That's why I trailed off.
That is fair, I think. Yeah.
Yeah?
I give you a kiss. I kiss you even though you are the pisser.
I'm gonna probably have to piss a lot this stream. I don't know why, I just know.
You can feel it in the wind, you can feel it in your bones. Most of all, you can feel it in the stolen kidney that one character has. I forgot who. That was a whole bit we had. Well, who was that?
We were saying that Emmett is mad at fucking Juniper because Juniper stole his kidney, right, and then now she has 3 kidneys.
From her fabulous ultimate table, that's right! The reason one of our player characters hates a minor villain is because she stole one of his kidneys. Now she has 3 and he only has
1! Lord.
Oh my god. let's continue to be deeply unserious in the game itself. First, I should actually get...
Oh, also, be prepared to see something fun and new and interesting.
something pretty exciting. Something that you may or may not have seen before. Ah.
Well, I'm smiling about it.
Hi! Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Here, I'm gonna make you, like, shorter and then larger to be proportional. Okay? There you go. There's a bubble. There's a bubble here.
Yeah.
There's a freaking bounty. A fucking bouncy.
Oh, I'm already, like, looking at the talk sprite and thinking, oh, fuck, the hand looks too big compared to my head. Oh, fuck.
Well.
Luckily, I can change it, because it's all on my end.
I can fix her.
Yeah. I'm, like, in my style lately, I'm, like, overcompensating for the fact that I feel like I keep drawing heads too big by now drawing heads too small.
It's now freaking Halloweeny mode. There you go. Okay, and we need to change the game back to the trilogy. There you go. Beautiful. And the bounties do have those big old paws that they use to hop around.
True. Small head or big body? Either one, it just feels a bit... I mean, I guess you should be able to, like... You know, your hand is supposed to cover your head. You know, you should be able to just, like...
And then your friend, like, comes and, like, slaps it. And makes you hit yourself in the face.
So, like, at the very least, the, like, boundary of the face should be a little larger. I'm gonna make that tiny adjustment.
Alright, well, last we left off, we were finally about to get to go into the apparent other crime scene in this case. And we're gonna do just that. You don't have anything else to say to you, aside from maybe this?
The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. Now the only thing they trusted was that shooting hand.
This is neither wild nor west here.
Well, that and this are two different things entirely.
I guess so? Huh? I'm lost. What?
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. Investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. Really is kind of like a graveyard. It's like a morgue.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Fuck. Her holding her mouth is like me. Is like, wait, that should have been your realization. Fuck. Nice try, Miss Valentine. You can't scare me.
Hey, yo, what up?
Whoa!
And then they died.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I'm not haunting the narrative anymore. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard?
Valentino! Heck. So... Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Gee,
Oh.
thanks.
first of all, you'll want to have this.
Evidence room floor plans added to the court
Also,
record.
hi, Maya.
Scene of the stabbing of a detective at the police department. Gumshoe, what do you think of this? Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show that to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
Wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. I like that he says that you show him that every time.
Yeah.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day.
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I am a detective, after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open. I mean, I don't know why she's questioning that. That sounds pretty straightforward, not gonna lie.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Well, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand. Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own.
That'll be useful. Funny, they look like normal lockers.
You know, these are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it...
Bzap! You get a shock!
That's what happened. My hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks, so,
Evidence locker added to the court record. Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
Edgeworth is just haunted by all cases, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Also
for him.
taking Gumshoe's locker and putting it in your pocket.
Tee.
Wait, no, you come back with that! I got important stuff in there!
Also, I believe the Talk Sprite is updated now, but let me just real quick.
Wow.
Hi, Bo. Okay, I'm much more, it's a subtle change, but I'm much more happy with the way that the face looks.
There's something sticking out of here.
Okay. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too.
He doesn't tuck in his shirt underneath that trench coat either.
You're going to talk behind someone's back. Don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Also, you did see the cheeks get chubbier. I made the face bigger
Yeah.
in proportion. And it makes the hand not look that huge compared to it.
Oh gosh, this is like stuff from Case 1-4 with the metal detector
Oh,
and stuff.
shit!
And his
Metal
fishing
detector,
rod.
Fishing rod.
Unfortunately,
Where's Missile?
Rocket is, or Missile is not here. Maybe we should be glad that the dog isn't locked up in this place.
God.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Yeah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
I think I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out on Corn Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was streams ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
Alright, so that's a reference to one of the other 2 games released before this point.
I see.
That cheap-looking box?
Can't prejudge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
It looks like a car door. You ever hear about what Daffy did with that?
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
He slammed his penis in the car door. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Oops. Better him than us. This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
Won't open.
Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal, our security is high tech around here.
Anyways, here's all this shit.
Yeah, Sonny left a big mess here. I grab a mop bucket and I start cleaning it all up.
Dear, no! Dear!
What's this? Blood!
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
Looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Miss Valentine! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Is there a spray button I'm missing here? No, there's not a spray button. Oh, there you go. Now it says spray. Oh,
Ah! Sprays it at Gumshoe.
oh, there's some.
Oh. Something happened back there.
Ah.
Mmm. Oh my god, I must have slept on my side wrong because holy shit, my side feels so like strained when I sit in certain positions.
Tragedy.
Hmm. Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called the luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I'd better jot this down for the floor plans. Awesome.
I really want there to be some kind of reading, like, on, like, the ceiling or some shit. We got a ninja.
God. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien?
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you don't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
Awesome.
Really, how's everybody's days been?
Yeah. Fascinating.
Sopping up the water.
What? No, don't drink it. Dear, no, dear.
Cold and rainy.
Awesome. That's peak
Oh, so
fall
this-
vibes, not gonna lie.
Yeah, what is the saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? Notice that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here? In the evidence room?
I mean, the fucking Blue Badger does have a handprint on it. This is gonna be relevant somehow.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure the Blue Badger did it.
Yeah. Ah, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces here?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You wanna try and put it back together?
Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
Oh, it's gonna be comically easy, isn't it? That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest into place.
Oh boy, dear, we get to do it!
Yeah.
Doing some Julian Baumgartner shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, dear, do you remember when you drew the pic of you crunching into the vase that
Yeah,
he was
my
restoring?
ass could never be an art restoration.
This reminds me of a puzzle.
Oh. No, stop, it's not your game yet! That looks like it fits. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh! Oh. Well, I guess it is a part of a murder case. How? Yeah, looks about right. The art's the fucking vase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking. Do you say vase or vase?
I say vase, but I say vase when I'm trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be on like the other side, right? So it's one of these pieces. Probably this one. There you go. there. Easy. Beautiful. Oh, still missing a chunk, though. Fascinating.
That chunk's going to be important.
Yeah, perhaps that is
Huh?
a chunk that was stolen.
Well, I think we did it. But some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
But they were missing to begin with.
Were some
Still,
pieces stolen?
I think they never existed to begin with.
Were some pieces stolen? The German Christmas bread?
Stolen.
Yeah, stolen.
It doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
Kind of understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar added to the court record.
Unstable jar.
Yeah, the
I think
constable
you'll
jar.
find. I think you'll find it's unstable rather than unstable.
Jar pieced back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is missing.
Someone left a glove here. With only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective.
I'm making him out to be so many things.
You haunt the
You're
narrative
really-
one time, and suddenly everyone's attributing shit to you. I mean, it's just unfair, pal.
Fucking this tells Gumshoe a lot of what you think of him.
And he looks very sad about it. Uncivil
God.
jar, it even has her colors.
That's evidence
True.
from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Rubber glove added to the court record. Tagged evidence from the SL9 incident. Extremely thin rubber glove.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker.
Detective Goodman,
Yeah.
are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
True.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Oh, they're still... Put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
A jar.
Yeah, door is
There
a
are
jar.
two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Anyways, the past is ready to I will go collect.
Okay. Time for our regularly scheduled break. Gosh. Yeah, how are y'all doing? What are y'all gonna have for dinner? Viola's gonna have some pasta. My stummy's kind of hurting, so I can't really think about food right now as much as I wanna. I eat a lot of Reese's Pieces. Make yourself the nicest soup for your triumph. Hi, Violet Heart. And there's just a reminder at the break that my commissions are open, and the commissions will close at the end of the stream, and the link is pinned in the pinned message. Yeah. Be having leftovers from last night later tonight. Hell yeah. It's nice when you can make use of the leftovers. But you have no money. Fuck. We try and shake the coins out of you. I jest, of course. I jest. Yeah, just trying to drum up awareness that my comms are open, because I know that there's a lot of people who wanted them. Just trying to make sure people know. Thinking about it, but you're out of ideas and spare funds, alas. Alas, alas. Alas, alas. Alright, let's see here. I'm just kind of imagining an order for the queue. How goes the game? We, Also, Colette, I mean, it's likely that you won't be paying tonight if you do think of an idea in the next, like, 3 hours. So, you won't have to have spare funds right this second. I'm just letting you know that. But of course, if you don't have any ideas, that's fine. How goes the game? It's going good. We're just getting into the investigation of the evidence room, the secondary scene of the crime, where the crime simultaneously happened there. So, yeah. Well, yeah, but... Return the Oberdin videos and listening to How to Be a Human by Catburn. Is that or How to Be Human? Because I know Glass Animals has How to Be a Human Being, so I guess that's a separate thing. That's an album from Glass Animals that Viola really likes. She really likes that album. Song I've heard recently, been relating to at heart. Gosh, booting up Elden Ring to continue my adventures in Dex build. Hell yeah. The ordering of a commission queue, the specific order in which I select and I do commissions is always a hard thing to figure out. I gotta balance, you know, things that are
Oh dear.
gotta balance. Hi.
How do you do?
Not much. Like I'm doing good. I just I'm ordering the commission queue as it currently stands because I haven't gotten any new submissions in a bit, and just talking with chat I was just about to say that, like, the ordering of a commission queue, the order in which I do the commissions is, like, a big, like, thing that I try and, do well on, like, mixing around, like, topics and, like, complexity and such like that.
That's pretty smart.
Mm-hmm. Also, Violet Heart is said that they are listening to a song called How to Be Human. And it reminded me of the Glass Animals album, How to Be a Human Being. So yeah, what did everybody have for breakfast? What is everybody going to have for dinner? And what did you might have for lunch?
I'm having tortellini with meatballs and tomato sauce at present.
Barbecue pulled pork burrito wraps for dinner. Wowee. A bagel, eating some granola for lunch. Cereal for breakfast. Folks picked up Subway for lunch. Not sure what dinner is yet. Gosh.
Dear,
Right. Yeah?
what is your favorite kind of pasta?
I really like spaghetti. I really like rotini. I really like ravioli. I like any like the big pasta shapes. I quite like.
I like the pastas where they hide a little bit of cheese on the inside as a nice little treat. I like raviolis and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Might be able to afford an icon commission, mayhaps, but probably won't be. I mean, you're not going to have to pay right away, Violet Heart. So if money is a thing, then I will put you later on the queue if you have an icon commission idea that you want to get. But I don't want to pressure anybody. I'm just giving people a reminder, a last call of sorts before commissions close at the end of the stream. That's what I'm doing. So, hearing out rigatoni. I forgot what shape rigatoni is. Oh, it's the circular. I love rigatoni. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I was looking for circular circles. Could you come back there now?
Yeah. Fusilli girl, I'm gonna. Oh, Fusilli is a good shape. That's a pretty good shape. There was a game changer challenge. Hi, Pete. There was a game changer challenge of like
Pasta cast.
how many pasta shapes can you name? And it is I don't know how many I'd be able to get that are like real. I could try right now. If you want to keep count, dear. Ravioli's a pasta shape. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm not gonna look at chat.
Yes.
Alright. Spaghetti. Rigatoni. Rotini. Macaroni. Penne. Angel hair. Fusilli. Cavatappi. Ravioli. Tortellini. Ziti. Bow tie. Lasagna. Do lasagna noodles count?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say it counts because they're their own type of noodle. Tagliatelle, fettuccine. I think that's it. I think that's where my brain runs out.
14.
Woo!
Good job, dear.
Oh, I missed shells. I did miss shells. It's stuffed beef or chicken ravioli. Ugh. Oh, now I want
Dear,
ravioli.
what if they made a new kind of pasta that was called evil? You want some evil Alfredo, dear?
What would the shape be?
Evil.
Or would it just be...
It would be it would be a very evil shape.
I'm just imagining like a black pasta emitting like a red aura from it.
It's like a skull and crossbones shaped pasta.
Yeah. God. Can somebody like give us? Can people give us their idea of what an evil pasta shape would look like? So I gotta do Wordle quick because I forgot to do it. Oops. Oops. Flat? That's a lasagna noodle.
True.
Horned pasta? Some ungodly thing that is so big that it doesn't cook evenly? God. The spaghetto. Dodecahedron. Some good ideas, I think. I did mention macaroni. That was like the second one I mentioned. There we go. Okay. Uneven flatness lasagna sheet that is both over and undercooked. Good lord. Pasta that gets even firmer when cooked. Lord. There's al dente, and then there's crunching into raw pasta. Yeah. You know, I honestly don't really like my pasta al dente. I like my pasta softer. I always like cook my pasta a little longer than al dente because I simply like when there's when it's soft. Pasta that's even harder than raw pasta? Lord. Oh no, Fabled canceled. Your GM got the migraines. No. Fuck. Fuck, I hate it for you. Extra dente. Mega dente. I just generally like a softer food to a crunchy food. And like weird firmness can sometimes throw me off. So like if a pasta is too firm, it's not like I can't eat it. It's just I'm not the biggest fan compared to a very soft pasta. Pasta that's actually rocks painted to look like pasta. How are you with risotto? I've never had risotto before. That's like rice, isn't it? It's like rice cooked into a mush. Texture-wise, I feel like I would not be the biggest fan of risotto, but risotto? I see. I do not think from a basic knowledge of what risotto is, I would not put it very likely that I would enjoy it. Chat froze on screen?
Oh.
Might have to like refresh the like chat module or something.
Refresh. Okay. Weird. Ah. And there's.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my gosh, Surskin, hi!
Ah! Well, anyway, let's continue talking about pasta, and also risotto, because it was brought up, even though it is not a pasta, but it is Italian.
Alrighty, let's get right back into it. By it,
Wow.
let's just say, the case.
My investigation.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's see here. We need some kind of evidence for Gumshoe, I suppose.
You happy? Good chicken risotto, a little dollar of creme fraiche in the middle with paprika sprinkled on top. Gosh, fancy. That sounds like a meal that is too expensive for me to eat. Bruce Goodman, dear.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Bruce Goodman.
Bruce Goodman.
Uh-huh.
Or if it was just read as it is an IPA. Fucking God! Oh. Bruce Goodman.
What does he say?
All 7s at 4:20 p.m. Awesome. Someone very lucky was boofing it in the evidence room. All 7s at 4:20 p.m.
Yeah, Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. That Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
Yeah, I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Oh, that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent. So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
Actually,
But the killer made a mistake. Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. Then started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
Was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
The Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Interesting.
Gorsh.
Yeah, no, there was someone who was very lucky who entered the evidence room specifically to just smoke big doinks in evidence out here in evidence, smoking big doinks in evidence.
God, I need to pee.
Oh, okay, yay.
I went longer without having to than I thought.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Big doinks in the evidence room. Is this place even ventilated? It should be. I don't want to kill someone in here. Huh. See if you think anything about this. Nope. Okay. What about this? Nah, I ain't. God, 2 full pages of evidence. This sure is a big, McFreaking honking case, huh? Alrighty, well... see if there's anywhere else we can go with what we got now. You were working on that case. Do you recognize any of this evidence? We talked to him since giving him the steak.
Hello. Oh, hi, Ease. Welcome back from the aeroplane.
Oh my gosh, Apple.
Must have had to give you a very tiny seat.
I think, yeah, Ease only has to pay for about 1/100th of a ticket.
Ease, literally, you don't even have to pay for the whole seat because you only need the edge.
Yeah, no, we already talked to everything about with Marshall here. I don't know, maybe there's something else we can hear that we've missed.
Crossing
But it
villager.
seems like we got everything so far.
Is Little Miss Perjury and threaten half the court still at her shit? It's a toy aeroplane. Oh my god.
Oh, and someone just throws it really hard and it goes whee all the way across the country.
All the way across the Atlantic. I believe Ease was in England.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
England.
England.
Ticket pays for the whole seat, but you'll only need the Edgeworth.
Eh.
I don't know if I want him at my seat.
What? But why not? Dear.
I don't.
Dear.
He's gonna be all stuffy and annoying and disapproving of all of my habits.
Dear. Dear, please. I'm spraying you with a bottle. Dear. Dear. I think the latter did it.
God. Make your soup now,
Okay,
but you're still
bye.
listening. Okay, a centaur.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. England in it. You know who I think did it?
Hmm?
I think it was you who did it. It was not you who did it.
Fuck. Fuck.
Well, that gave us a lot of pieces of evidence, but not much to do with them. Are you still hanging out here? No? Peculiar. Very peculiar. Not sure what we're supposed to do now.
I think we're just gonna need to just lay down on the ground and just kind of do nothing. Miss the trial and everything. That's what I think we're gonna have to do.
Oh, okay, yay.
Mm-hmm.
As high as your favorite woman.
Hawaga. Oh,
You aren't-
Ease would never be 32,000 feet tall.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the people that Ease likes will be 32,000 feet tall.
Yeah. I don't know what we're supposed to do at this point.
Like I said, just kind of lay down on the ground and wait for everything to end.
Okay, yay.
Also, thank you, Ease. I'm glad you like the new bun bee.
Yeah,
new
it's
bun
a
bee top sprite.
bunny. It's a little bunny rabbit.
Uh-huh.
A funny bunny.
It's a funny bunny. That's me.
That's you, dear, that's you.
That's me.
Uh-huh. You are my funny bunny.
This is my crowning achievement. My masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
He was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, he said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day!
I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it.
Yeah.
Anything in this, pal? Nope. Okay. Hey, Gumshoe, do you recognize any of these people? Did you take a look look at this. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
He's like physically blown backwards, like into the fucking like ceiling.
That second number!
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh my god.
You're just completely forgetting to do any of your voice lines now, dear.
Oh, what? Oh, what the oh my god. Oh my god. What was the voice line?
It was going, what?
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
ID card record updated in the court record. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room?
Fucking somebody really wanted Edgeworth to have all the evidence point to him.
Yeah.
Somebody was really keen on that being the case.
Uh-huh. Someone's just trying to, like, mentally torment him with this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're starting to get an impression of what happened here.
Oh gosh. My brain is not functioning right now, so
I feel like, I mean...
I'd be interested to hear what your thoughts are on it.
Uh-huh. It's hard to say. But since there are people trying to crack the case on SL9, I feel like a twist here is like, okay, what if 2 people entered, but they only scanned 1 card? You know?
Yeah, that's
So like in any of
like
these logs, there could actually be 2 people in the room instead of 1.
Uh-huh. That would make sense.
Yeah. Okay, I guess now we go talk to Edgeworth about that? If we can find him.
Hey Edgeworth, what were you doing?
Hey, Edgy boy. Nope, still being questioned. Okay, well...
Still hiding like a little bitch.
Well, here, do you recognize any of the numbers here? Nope.
Oh, you're not being any help.
Yeah,
Banui, that's me. Also,
you
thank you,
recognize
Violet
any of
Hearts,
these
for our
numbers?
form.
Nope. Huh.
Man, this fucking investigation is a tough nut to crack.
It's a very French fry and very keyhole.
It's both French fry and keyhole at the same time. We're gonna have to put the keyhole in the French fry.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, my stomach doesn't hurt much, so I am now thinking about food.
Okay, yay.
Maybe when we're done here, I'll cook a burger, like I did last week.
Someone... Oh my god, someone did die on the cactus!
Oh my god! Wow! We got a reaction!
Huh. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something. Planted their head right in these spines.
Ooh. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. Because you have to be alive to experience the pain of having cactus spines in your fucking forehead. Them shits don't come out easy. They're barbed.
They're Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara Achia, a character you all won't know about for a while.
Well, that didn't help any.
Think we just give up?
Oh, okay.
Here's more we can present to Gumshoes. A Pokemon?
Gumshoes?
I mean, what do you think about these? No? What does Marshall think about it, since he also worked on that case? Does he recognize any of these pieces of evidence? No, I think he already tried this, and he didn't talk at all about it. It's just weird.
What does he think of the luminol?
Right?
Fuck, dude. Do we just try literally everything?
The thing is, I don't even know if it's something that I need to examine, or something that I need to present, or who I would need to present it to. There's like no direction right now in the case.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh.
Ah.
Why is that something I can check?
It's gonna be important later, I guess. Spray it with luminol or some shit, I don't know. Spray yourself with luminol, maybe you did the murder.
Oh, fuck. I'm blood.
Am I cigarettes? We already did luminol in the lockers.
That's how we got the other print over on this one.
Anton, would you like to suggest something? Just make sure it is not too big of a piece of evidence.
Vague.
Make it vague. Just point us in the right direction. Don't tell us
bloodless
what.
phone.
But blood.
There's something else we can do here. Good lord, there's so like, but there's
Skateboard?
But we've checked everything, right? Oh, there's this door. Dear.
That's the door we just came in through.
Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out.
I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside.
Let's hope he remembers we're in here.
Okay.
Well... I'm out here pixel hunting. We spritzed like every part of this room, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Try and spritz more.
Even the floor? I believe so. I mean, we spritzed the floor over there.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoy that calm.
Hella. Again, I think it'd be so funny if something was on the ceiling.
Blood on the ceiling.
Thank you, evil black keys.
It's Halloween black keys. Like, yeah, sure, we already know about this blood.
I knew it. This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, Detective?
This locker, it's mine.
It's yours?
Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll justify that I wouldn't hurt a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pal?
This is an important clue. Jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
It's interesting given that it was like so obviously there. You know,
Yeah, like
I
they
would've
literally
thought the
talked
Luna
about it in earlier dialogue, so I thought that there wouldn't gain anything.
What? But you're a detective.
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give them my report for the day.
Restaurant?
It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems?
Yeah, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he could use a report like this. I believe in him.
You need enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe.
I'm off, pal. Later.
Just hands Edgeworth like a half-eaten lollipop. You can do something with this in court, right?
I know you. You're the best.
I hand Edgeworth the like chicken bone.
Yeah,
You can help me with this, right?
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Okay, there we go.
No wonder he ignored that other report from Meekins. God, if Gumshoe is
Uh-huh.
just handing him this kind of shit.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Hi, ma'am.
February 23rd. High Prosecutor's Office. Room 1202.
My birthday.
Ha! Guests, my apologies.
Oh, it's you.
Have we met somewhere?
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Valentine.
He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here.
That design screams, hey, this is like a little Easter egg for if you've played the other two games first. That guy's got witness written all over him.
Lord. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
So, how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Sorry, carry on. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still,
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Edgeworth, what do you think about having been here? Oh, right. I'd better check this now.
as I was saying, Huh, what's this? A record of ID card usage.
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already... It would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. Better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence, screwdriver added to the court record.
Something tells me it's not going to be quite so unrelated when we get into the case.
Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's, brought back to his office by Gant's request.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. What do you think of all of this evidence, dude?
Valentine, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea?
I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Miss Valentine, Mr. Edgeworth just told you a no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on, anyway?
The
You better
side of
just
justice.
show him my best evidence. I can get some reaction out of him.
Okay. So that's gonna be the reused dialogue.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth, you don't mind if I, like, make your floors really sticky, right? Oh. Huh?
Ah.
What the fuck?
What? Looks like some blood has dripped down here.
Judging by the amount, my guess is it's from a nosebleed.
A nosebleed, Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence.
Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind?
He's haunting the narrative.
Hey, Edgeworth. How's it going, man?
Can you please stop?
No. Long time no see, huh?
Spraying him in the face.
Go away. Be quieter. I'm working here.
Awesome.
God. Okay.
Goodness.
Uh-huh. Awaga, dear. Awaga.
Awaga.
Awaga, 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 awaga.
It would also make me laugh, Ease, that that the idea of the screwdriver being genuinely unrelated.
Uh-huh. I think that'd be great. Just having some dummy evidence.
Yeah. Regrettably, it's another thing that I do have to got a hand to Danganronpa is having the evidence that is not relevant, which forces you to choose the evidence that you want to fire at a certain word, you know, wisely, because you can't just, like, process of elimination it.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the few things I have to regrettably hand to Danganronpa, and I hate it.
Unfortunately, it's wasted on the writing of Danganronpa.
Yes. The game mechanics of Danganronpa, I feel like I can praise all I want. The writing...
Well, what do you think of this? Dang.
Your defense attorney has evidence here.
Oh, fuck.
What if we just grabbed the blue badger thing, brought it over here, and then bashed him over the head with it?
We'd get arrested?
Yeah. So, like, you know, it'd be pretty funny.
Would it?
I think it'd be pretty funny, dear.
Cool.
You don't agree? Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. The star was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it.
Hmm.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Anyways. Well, maybe there's something to examine here on the glove. On the glove.
On the glove, of course.
Yeah. The tag says
On the glove,
LSL
shitto.
911. This is literally 911.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
You know how many words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, tag.
Zag? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
What, are we playing a word game now?
This shit sounds like something I would maybe say. Further proving that I do quite like Emma as like a companion, and
Slap.
like, you know, sad that
Slap. Slap.
Ah.
Slap.
Ah.
Slap.
my
Slap,
take,
slap,
my
slap.
hot take.
Slap. Slap.
Ah.
Slap. Slap. Slap.
Ah.
Slap. Slap.
Ah.
Slap. 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 Dear, I'm jab comboing you.
The infinite.
Wanna learn how to do a fucking infinite?
The fucking Absa Infinite. You remember seeing me do this at one point, dear? At least I remember showing you this, where I just jabbed a computer like a bajillion times in a row until they got to like 350%.
Awesome. Okay. The tag says AI-16.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edgeworth said.
Makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Dear, don't. Ah! 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 Ah!
Dear, you are silly. You are a silly Billy, dear. There's got to be something else we can present here. Hmm. 512. 440. Means immediately after he left, he must have booked it over to here. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Like, we know that his body had been transported over to the parking garage by 514. Which means that the person who used Bruce Goodman's card at 514 to get into the evidence room wasn't him. It had to have been some kind of imposter like Among Us.
Hmm.
Awesome pizza? Let me take a peek. I'll be the judge of that. Wow, huh? That's crazy. Pizza
Whoa.
on a pizza, the double-decker. That's... oh my god. If I was hungry, my
Goodness.
mouth would be watering, but since I just already ate pasta, I feel like I'm gonna throw up from being too full.
Goodness, I feel like I would be fine with eating just 2 slices of that.
Uh-huh. I feel like we still have more to do here. But I don't know what.
Oh, is this new dialogue?
Yes.
Okay. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man, you are the sheep who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
You must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator.
The DL6 incident?
Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
Let's check. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved with the case 2 years ago too, then.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is, who's the caveman?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't...
Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence! Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.
In that code, however, does allow for, like, coaching the witnesses to make sure that they don't say anything inconvenient for your case,
Yeah.
as has been demonstrated in the last 3 cases.
The code is 2211335.
Writing that down?
Alright. 2211335. 2211335? 2211335.
I think we broke Edgeworth.
2211335? So I'm doing the atomic shrimp bit. Alright, let's continue. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Miss Valentine and I were using this luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints? It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks. Oh, giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well.
No.
Fingerprinting set and fingerprint file received. Recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file.
22 is number 11335.
Wow, thank you, bombers.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
No, that was the fucking little Deku shrubs, huh?
Yeah, 23 is number 1.
Yeah, I just remember the bombers also give you a code, but it's longer than that. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Well, there's nothing standing in our way.
Why is the defense doing detective work in the field? Because nobody will give us shit.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would have 0 fucking evidence. February 23rd. Evidence room, Sector 3. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, and this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
Okay. This bit looks pretty suspicious. But, like, look at it. There's an extra fucking stain here. It's like someone else came along and was, like, fighting them or something. Nah, it's too early, I guess.
Finger. Yeah, I'm Bunny now, peep.
The Bowsy.
Bunny.
The funny.
Okay. Now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With enter. See?
Ah. It looks like that did the trick.
Sneezed. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just to blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With E.
Yeah,
Exciting,
so
I know.
this is a bit where you would be like tapping on the screen and then blowing into the DS mic.
True! Oh my god. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. You know, with E. See?
Yeah. I always go E when I blow out candles.
E.
Wow. Looks like fun. It takes some getting used to, though.
It's fine, it won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Miss Valentine.
I guess I'd better give it a try. Whee!
Hachu. Aha! You did it, you found one!
But it looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left his handprint behind must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely,
This bit?
seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. The bloody handprint!
Outside the bloody handprint!
Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. There you have it. Oh, you want more? Are you not entertained? Bruh. Okay. Get
Achoo,
ready, bud.
achoo,
It's fucking
achoo,
snowing
achoo,
today.
achoo.
It's new.
It's fucking snoo, dear.
Hi,
It's fucking
Ambrose. Bringing light to your fingerprints. It's lending my pages.
Ambrose, it fucking snoo.
There we go.
A line for me. Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling.
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite the process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? Which means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Presumably, Gumshoe,
Gumshoe.
since it's his, but let's see. Yep, that's Gumshoe's. I don't know what this bar in the middle is, but... Oh, okay.
I'm assuming we're gonna have much less clear prints in the future.
Yeah.
Aha! These prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Miss Valentine? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Miss Valentine.
You have to live with the balance, Miss Valentine.
It's me. You're living with me!
Oh my gosh, I was ready to make Dorktown reference.
I know,
Oh, okay.
but I'm just saying the quote can be you live with me.
Yes, it's always because I love you.
I
Because I miss you, dear. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Over there! I am gently bapping you in the face with this big ball of cotton, dear. What are you gonna do? I'm tickling it under your nose. I'm gonna make you sneeze. Oh, I'm gonna make you sneeze.
Dear,
Hi.
the Cincinnati Bengals are the first team in 59 years to score 38 or more points in back-to-back contests and lose both.
Awesome, dude.
And the last team to do that was the 1966 Giants.
God. This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right?
Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this?
Here goes her eyes sparkling again. Okay, let's check for
I'm
prints.
using my bunny tail to sweep for prints.
Oh, yay! Yeah, I just put a bunch of fucking powder on you and smack your ass against the door.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
So no prints? You say the probability of your hypothesis is high.
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
Ah.
Maybe... Well, can I...
Detective Goodman's evidence locker. It's empty.
Only Detective Goodman himself can open this locker.
So the person who took out this knife had to have been Detective Goodman.
Why was it wrapped in the scarf muffler and stuck inside the car muffler?
Some wacky fucking shit going on here.
Yeah.
That yellow crime scene tape. You know, yesterday was my first time seeing that. It was always my dream to push through the crowd and just step over the tape. It's a little daunting to encounter it again so soon.
I think maybe you're overreacting a little?
Nah.
I mean, fuck, dude. What if we turned the glove inside out?
Turned.
Right?
Hmm.
That's not really an option, is it?
That would be the practical option, dear.
Yeah, like, I wish that I could combine evidence here to be like, hey, can I try this on that? Or that on this? Like, this is already... We already talked about that.
My fingy. I need like a band-aid or something.
Oh,
The nail is too bit down.
you do, dear,
Or-
you do.
Also, go get a Mexican food, Tex.
Yeah, yeah, you should
Anyway,
do that. It's really yummy.
Yeah, I'm gonna BRB, okay?
Okay, dear.
This is like tutorial, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe voice Emma for me while I'm.
I mean, I don't know if this is really a... Here. There we gotta... Yeah, right. Okay. here I go pixel hunting. Like, you'd think it would be okay, then let's like dust the inside of the scanner so that we can see who this place belongs to, or let's dust that piece of evidence that's hanging out of it. But no, it doesn't let me do that. It doesn't let me do any of the sensible things. It just lets me sit here and press enter and nothing happens. I don't know what the heck we're supposed to be doing here. What other handprints were there? Gornt up responsibly. Were there any other handprints? Chat, do you remember any other handprints being a part of this case? Because I sure don't. And I can't just use this anytime I want to, unlike the spray. Nothing on the door. I don't know, were there any in the first crime scene? Doesn't really look like it, but let's see. It's rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. That's where he found that note. 221 SL9. The SL9 incident. A case that was due to transferal on the day of the murder. And the detective in charge of the case was the victim. What kind of case the SL9 incident thing was? It's kind of hard to guess just knowing the case number. It's about as red as a sports car can get. Yep, it's pretty red, all right. The body was found in Edward's car trunk. The lock on the trunk was broken, too.
What did I
The question is,
miss?
why did this guy chose his car? Nothing. I have no fucking clue what to do.
Oh. So what model car is it?
I think it was called a sedan or a coupe or something like that.
Those are car types, Miss Valentine, not models. You're a sheep, aren't you, Miss Valentine? You're supposed to know these things.
I thought that was something lizards were supposed to know.
Is it? Fuck.
Because I don't know.
Our beloved
Oh.
lizard Rory.
This
friend.
is the other handprint. Blue Badger is still writhing around today. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, well, the police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Can I take out his batteries? This can't help but feel like he's going to do something naughty.
Nope, it wasn't that handprint either. What fucking handprint are they talking about then?
Creature.
Oh my god, dude, what is wrong with this case? Because it says that I haven't even gotten everything related to this fucking bit here. But I check for prints. And it's like, I just click everywhere and nothing happens. I can't apply any dust to any of this. Oh!
Huh?
Huh? I found it!
Guess the logic is that if it wasn't covered in blood, then they wouldn't have tried to wipe it away so it might be preserved.
Hmm.
Unless you are a Shpeeby, then it does only have 3.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Must be the 3rd fingertip.
It's not you, by the looks of it.
Thing is, we're gonna have to also consider whether or not, like, the angles are...
Yeah, but it's just, okay, so like there's this little gap right here, which would be around this part of the arch, and there it isn't. There isn't one there. So we really need to be looking around like that part of the loop for... Oh.
Officer Marshall.
Well, there you have it.
There you have it.
A gay outing in the park.
Match found. Cool.
That font looks like the Brain Age font.
Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. Found on a bloody handprint left in the evidence room. The print had been wiped.
It's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. Huh.
Why would Officer Marshall?
Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
To be continued.
And by continued, I mean right now, bitch.
Quagga.
Yep. February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
So what do you think, Miss Valentine?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all...
That's Lana here. That you did, Lana.
Oh! Right. The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes.
But Lana!
Good morning, Miss Valentine. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I am used to all-nighters, though.
So how'd it go?
It's as Miss Valentine suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
But Lana, don't tell me you...
Much to my regret, I am as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belonged to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to do, Miss Valentine.
Welcome back, Colette.
Hi, welcome back. Well, welcome back to the the accusing random people show.
God.
February 24th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is...
Holmes, I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial.
One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
And that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait?
Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Yes, sir. I am Officer Mike Meekin, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir.
So you're telling us you are a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir.
Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is...
Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend.
Please, Mr. Ashworth, sir, help me, sir!
Officer Meekins!
Yes, sir.
Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order.
Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I am a part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir.
You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
Witness testimony. Crime report, sir.
Most ethical cop!
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you.
Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with. Cross-examination. Crime report, sir.
He, doesn't blink. He, squints his eyes rather than blinks.
Oh, no, there he did. He did it. He did it. He did it, dear. He did it.
Oh, fuck. He just blinks so... I swear I don't see his eyes closing, though.
He does. Look.
Oh, God, he does.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway.
Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Yes, sir. I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
Yikes! Now there's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot is created by the Chief of Detectives, sir. I was to ensure it
Haunting the
wasn't
narrative.
broken during the transferal process.
And you failed.
That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Dear, I gotta take Stella.
Oh, the puppy, the puppy, the puppy. The
I'll
puppy,
do this
puppy,
line and then
puppy.
I'll leave.
Okay.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
Okay.
I will be back in a little bit.
Hi, dear. Okay, I will see you soon. So how's everyone doing right now? Well, what do we think of the testimony, chat? They're hoping he'd fall on it and get it destroyed. No! What? No, we didn't lose Melbo to the war. We lost her to puppy duty. It's very different, and it's something that is very important. I think Meekins did it. I mean, he keeps saying so. Why not believe him? I mean, why would a guy like this ever lie to us? He's just got survivors killed. God, that's fucked up. He's on the verge of some sort of attack. Getting attacked, apparently. Oh my gosh, multimedia drifting. Crazy. Someone give Meekins a join, bro. That's gonna make him worse. I don't know how it's gonna make him worse, but it is absolutely going to make him worse somehow. Just look at this guy. This is nightmare blunt rotation. I don't know what the hell you're saying trying to get this man a fucking boof. No big doinks in evidence from Meekins. No big doinks.
His head looks like a priceless vase. God.
What would you fill Officer Meekin's vase with? Vote now on your phones. Here, I'm gonna make a poll. Okay. Alright, let's have this go for 5 minutes to make sure that Meadow can get back and appreciate what's going on here. Okay, so there's the poll, everyone. So, what do you think should be the filling for the Meekins case? There's tungsten cube, sand, marbles, plant, sharp rocks. Alright. I'm gonna learn a lot about your, like, interior decorating, tastes from this one, chat. So you better choose wisely. I've only got 5 votes so far. I know there's more of you out there. Gonna get this man his marbles back. He seems to have lost them all at some point. God. You're actually so right. Wisely isn't even an option, though. God. It's pretty funny clues.
Well,
Hi, dear. What are we putting in the vase that is shaped like Michael Meekin's head? Please choose. I made a poll.
Oh, tungsten cube, sand, marbles, plant, sharp rocks.
What?
I'm voting sand.
Awesome. Thank you for your contribution, dear. Let us continue.
Hehe.
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card. Am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck.
So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right?
There it is. I found it. This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir.
I see. Huh? But the number BEAENKES, no E, is showing as being used twice.
Ooh. Please explain, witness.
It's 8675309, sir. Wait, sir, that's not it, sir. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. I see. So it was during that second time when... Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen.
Data added to the ID card record. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you?
It was a knife, sir! A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging it on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was.
You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into.
That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be.
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar.
What exactly do you mean when you said you did it?
I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him.
You took his knife?
I spun around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
Oh, also we've come to the conclusion, tungsten cube. Tungsten cube for the Meekins vase.
Awesome.
You rattle it around. I see. Must have been desperate.
The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew... Yes, he punched me right in my face, sir. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
About what time did you regain consciousness?
No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious.
Oh, right.
According to the report from the officer that woke up for the witness, it was around 5:30.
He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came round, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
Your mission?
Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand.
Well, we can all rest easy now.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir.
The chief.
Delivered it?
What is that?
In the mail?
Videotape? Using a format that was still very popular in the year 2016?
I don't know why you have to say it so weird like that.
I mean, it's VHS. Of course, it's still being used well into the 2010s. As we all know, Miss Valentine.
Why are you singling out?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. And was told it had been mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at.
Well, that communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Well, then,
Somebody is 100% trying to cut Edgeworth out of this case for some fucking reason.
Yeah. And I feel like the prime suspect on that front is the chief, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
oh, then let's have a look. I don't feel like presiding over the court today, so I'm going to roll in a TV and have you all watch an episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I'm going to show you all the tape from The Ring.
What? Why do we have that? Who are you?
I'm you.
Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me.
You used it.
The video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Okay. Sup, dude? Oh. Oh, there's the man. There's the bitch. Yeah, he... Oh, okay, and then the glove falls out. Okay. Okay.
Oh, conveniently turned away.
Uh-huh.
Badger, get out of the dang way.
Well,
It doesn't really look like you murdered him.
it looks like he murdered you.
Yeah. But also, he didn't reappear either, unless he clambered underneath the fucking camera.
Yeah. You got the whole fucking court flabbergasted.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Sir, and that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Security video added to the court record. Video from the security camera placed in the evidence room.
Good lord, I love how angry Edgeworth is.
Yes. Well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room, and some sort of activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekins?
Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. Witness testimony. Mystery man. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do so. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
What's this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
Man, wouldn't that be helpful for us instead of getting tased and having all of our evidence stolen?
Yeah.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Cross-examination. Mystery man. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face.
Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it. Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it. Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing, or...
Meekins! Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify.
Yes, sir.
You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him.
About these lockers, is there no other way to open them?
No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir.
I wonder what kind of methods he's tried.
If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. And this, too.
How do you know that information?
I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir.
People in the know?
The workers in the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir.
Oh, God. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source.
So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face.
Sir! If I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can be testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. Miss Valentine, let's check the court record again.
Is there a problem with the security video? Well, let's see.
Timestamp, maybe?
The light is already on! It was already unlocked!
Oh!
The light was already on. Oh! Hella! Smartest woman alive. Okay.
And it's 5:14, so...
Regarding the video
that's
contained
important.
on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange?
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
He would want me to point it out. The game is more interactive that way.
Very well. Proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Miss Valentine, please show us the contradiction you speak of.
I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that.
You can do it, Miss Valentine.
It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Let's take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing.
Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video.
Alright, time to restart it 10 times.
A police officer.
Now then, Miss Valentine, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not have been Detective Goodman?
Take that! The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this! Officer Meekins.
You're strange, buddy.
Sir, do you mean me, sir?
As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, the light turns on and the lock is released.
According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir.
If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I see what you mean. They're going to play this way too many times.
Uh-huh.
I better get used to seeing this guy.
They were so fucking proud of being able to do 3D animation for this. Holy shit. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker... Let's rewind to a little earlier.
You couldn't do this any faster? You really couldn't do this any faster? I think rewinding is typically faster than this in real life.
Uh-huh. Here, notice the light?
What's this? It's already lit. This shit is fucking lit, Miss Valentine.
Precisely my
Hell
point, Your
yeah.
Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle.
Ah!
I love that this, like, is, like, a good thing in general, but, like, he's, like, surprised at it because he's so convinced he's the murderer.
Uh-huh.
Maud! What's the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked.
Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
Oh, well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Miss Valentine, do you have an explanation?
Me, Your Honor?
Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator?
Huh? Oh, you something like jam the system sensor?
Something jammed the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video.
Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Miss Valentine, please point out the cause for this.
Oh, God. What could possibly be the cause? What should we look out for?
The glove.
Oh, the glove!
The glove! Oh,
Get
no, go back!
yeah,
Fuck!
Fuck, go back! Woo, woo.
Take that! Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier.
You're really gotta watch it in full every single
You
time!
have to fucking watch it in full! They do not trust you!
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
Cocaine!
But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car door for it.
Alvaga! We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
My God,
This
dude.
I'll sit here and calmly wait for the video to play again. I know that there is a fast forward button on it, but frankly, I'm a little bit tired, so I'd like to shut my eyes for a moment.
Bro...
This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator.
Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene.
There just might have been something that fits the description.
But, sir, by insulator, you don't mean...
I think I've finally got this figured out.
Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was this insulator that was stuck in the locked door?
Extremely thin and made of rubber. What do you know? Take that! I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
But we can't be
Oh,
sure
also
that
hi,
was
Mew.
in the victim's locker.
If it fits, you must acquits. Rubbly glove.
Rubble glove.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker, but that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins?
Sir, it would appear so, sir. Toast! Mods! So are we to believe, then, that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the elephant's room, was not Detective Goodman?
Do not be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
What? Dear?
Shit, frick. I was like, alright, I'm done. No. Officer
Time to
Meekins,
go home.
please testify about this.
Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir.
Is this a joke?
Very well. Begin your testimony.
Witness testimony. Mystery Man 2.
There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. An ID card record, I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 514 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime, hmm? Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room?
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases.
Special cases?
Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Me too. Although it doesn't make much of a difference.
There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination.
Cross-examination.
Me when
Mystery
I'm
man?
looking real.
2! Jumps like Peggle guy.
Who?
God. Fucking me when I
Yeah.
look at a Christian symbol really, really hard. It's cross-examination.
Guide. Is that card hanging from your neck one of those ID cards?
Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuffs, sir. I keep it there so I won't ever forget it.
But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that?
Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the remaining time, it's my ID card that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID chokes me.
Maybe I should just leave this one alone.
At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Let it be noted that this is the record that the witness referred to.
Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman.
What's the matter?
According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
So it is, Your Honor.
This is chat saying this.
Y'all better voice it.
It's got the wrong color, kid.
It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Must be so difficult for him. Mommy, is that Baby in Blue the killer?
Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you.
Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir.
Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife.
Maybe he just panicked?
Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out.
Miss Valentine, what do you think?
I am confused.
What?
The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got. Stop thinking so hard, it's not that deep.
So I feel like I know what's happening here. But I don't know if this is if it's obvious enough that this is what the game wants me to do, which is the fact that Goodman's ID was at the prosecutor's office, not at the police station. Awaga!
Well, the music stopped, so you're onto something.
Wait one moment, Officer Meekins.
I'm not good at waiting, sir.
I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene.
That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
Lost item report. It's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right?
I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Mods! So now, what does this all mean?
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
Seemingly got an exact replica of his clothes.
Mods! Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Miss Valentine.
Bravo.
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence... The man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Are we sure we don't want to watch the whole video again? Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Miss Valentine?
Yes. What's he up to?
That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder.
That is... Well, I guess that's right.
Is something wrong, Miss Valentine? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around.
This isn't going to end well.
Well, it seems you've finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So
the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot, at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant.
You know, I was wondering if it was going here. Because, I was gonna say, if we go hard on this line of thinking that it's going to actually implicate Miss Lana Skye rather than defend her.
Unless... Right? Unless...
The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon.
You know, Phoenix is actually short for Fee Nicholas.
Huh?
I knew that testimony was way
Oh.
too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
Took me a second. Thought you were talking short as in height, not the name being short.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, the trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor. Miss Valentine, you have to do something or else Lana...
What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Guess I gotta object. One moment, Your Honor.
What now, Miss Valentine? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven.
Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap.
What are you talking about?
This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amount of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
if this chat were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident.
This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Miss Valentine, do you mean...
Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh, whom do you have in mind?
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply.
Very well then, Miss Valentine. This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name?
Take that! Officer Jake Marshall.
Why him?
Can't let Edgeworth
Well,
know
we don't know the
everything
reason
just
why
yet.
he uses those pronouns.
He is in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Or maybe a week, because we're probably going to have to cut the stream.
Maybe a fucking week.
Maybe a fucking week. For all I know.
Maybe fucking with you.
Very well. The chat will take a 1-week recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor.
I woke up with a lawyer. I woke up with a subpoena. More like Officer Weekend, am I right? A full week of
Hey.
recess. We call this fall break in the industry.
Chant is now in recess.
Yeah, East, did you like that one?
I don't know if I quite caught the genius of what you said.
I said I woke up with a lawyer. I woke up with a subpoena.
Okay, I had to take a second to process what part of that is the holy shit bit. God.
February 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. There's no stopping you, is there, Miss Valentine? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out.
Lana. You're the one who knows everything.
Emma.
You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Miss Valentine is trying her hardest to protect you.
I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Laugh track. Like the audience like cheers as. Oh, that's fantastic news for the Cowboys. Dak sacked on 4th and goal. Good lord.
Awesome! Their fucking 5-minute drive, 5-minute opening drive that got them all the way to the 2-yard line that I saw
Results
in the game.
in 0 points.
Absolutely 0 points.
Goose egg.
Completely goose
Oh,
egg by the
I
Cardinals.
guess I am. I'll come back later.
Laugh track.
God, I wish I had a laugh track button on my soundboard.
Oh,
He looks like a sad
Oh.
little puppy. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is
Fades
it?
away.
He unpacks his sad little. He unpacks his sad little bindle.
You got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happy people at funerals.
Sorry, Detective.
You better be, pal. Hey. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky.
That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked?
You mean this, right?
Why is he acting like this? What's wrong with you?
We trapped him in the time loop. My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Miss Valentine's name when making my request. My name?
Never in a million years would I thought
In
you
my
was you who
name?
asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
The SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's...
I thought Miss Valentine might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case.
Miss Sky was a witness? SL9 incident files received from Lana Sky. Files for the Joe Dark killings solved 2 years ago.
That's a really funny name.
Yeah. That's the guy who invented Dark type, by the way, Joe Dark.
Fuck. Joe Dark sounds like the name of an offensive lineman.
Joe Dark, the inventor of Dark type when he tried to Ghost type twice.
Also, the Cardinals now have to start their opening drive from the 10 fucking yard line.
Uh-huh.
Take it from
Looking
me,
like they're just gonna
you don't
put it
want
back.
anything to do with serial murderers. No, what? Now that I brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me?
Emma, but why? Why is your name in here?
What? But my name's in there. I don't know. Unless...
Closed. Perpetrator, Joe Dark. Crime, serial murder. Sentence, death. Victims, Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Kirby, Rachel Moss, Jeb... Neil Marshall. Head prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth. Witnesses, Lana and Emma Skye. Investigation task force, executive investigators, Damon Gant, Lana Skye. Head investigator, Bruce Goodman. Investigators, Jake Marshall, Angel Star.
How convenient that we've met all these people.
Except for the dead ones.
No, they're not important.
Yeah, don't worry about that, actually.
No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that...
That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings.
The Jark. The Joe Dark. No! No, Lana! That's over with! No!
Emma, wait! She ran away.
You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here.
Good lord.
Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you, you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Miss Valentine. Best of luck. Better take a good look at this file.
To be continued. I think I left my dog running. I mean, I left the water oven. Toast.
Dear, from my perspective, you sound like you're in the fucking cube. It just Discord completely ate your mic.
Awesome, I'm really happy about that. God. Alright, well that's where we are going to have to leave things off for now. We will get into trial later in the next stream of Ace Attorney Case 1-5. Oh boy, this sure has taken some kind of turn. I mean, Phoenix doesn't understand it, but, last stream, we were, already talking about, like, okay, yeah, so all of these, like, people here were, like, trying to uncover some kind of, like, police, like, conspiracy that happened during that case that resulted in the forged evidence that was then pinned on Edgeworth, probably as a part of the cover-up. So, yeah, no, Phoenix doesn't understand yet, but we understand, and so now it is purely a matter of messing around in circles and kind of trying to gently nudge Phoenix into bumbling his way into uncovering the big cover-up that all of this crime is based around trying to cover up. And so, to that end, I hope that you all are just excited as I am about next week when we will be continuing with the second day of trial here in Case 1-5 of Ace Attorney.
Woo!
And I also hope that you will join us on Saturday as we continue to try to fill out as much of the Pokedex as possible in Pokemon Leaf Green and Sapphire versions at the same time. Find out more about how we're going to be accomplishing that next time. For now, I hope that you all have a good day, a good night, a good week, and a good however long it is until we see each other again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.